stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Today, the opener of this four-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2021.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what line.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Harrison is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Valentine is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And now, Blake Swihart fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
2-1 the count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Charlie Culberson. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A high fastball is in there.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone. Striding in for Boston, Jake Marisnick. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jesus Aguilar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Malik Smith. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 the count. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Way out in front. The 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Down the third baseline. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Travis is under it. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Blake Swihart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. fouled away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. At the plate, Charlie Culberson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Charlie Culberson.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Jake Marisnick stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Outside, that's a ball.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Missed with a breaking ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Malik Smith. A hit in 2 tries so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Sliding stop by Travis. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Nimmo is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 2-0. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Valentine going back on it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Culberson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Charlie Culberson takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs on 6 hits. And 1 error on the Boston line score. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Malik Smith the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's another 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brad Peacock claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes.